pressure to go for a lot of kills. I say that, Fade is actually coming up top, perhaps thinking this is where the first blood is going to come. There's the snowball in, crit, getting initiated on, there's going to be a nice ice shot block, first blood picked up. Rest in peace to Ian, who is not here to push his button.
Yeah, and not only that, they have drawn the TP from the Dazzle up top. That means Freeze is going to get a true 1v1 against Fair in the mid lane. And right now, Freeze is going to get the massive damage advantage.
You think this is what favors VGJ then, to have the true 1v1 mid?
I think so, especially with the favorable matchup now that Shadow Fiend has so much more damage.
Yep. Well, TZ going to continue to be left alone and has not hampered his farm at all. He's top of the CS charts for now. Picking up bounty runes, doing just fine. Has a bottle queued up, so if he's going to be in a 1v1 and picking up bounty runes, he wants to have that bottle to get extra value, as he can get 2 runes at once off. In mid lane, Fear in trouble. He's been blocked by the shards. There's still a snowball as well. There's one more raise if they need it. He throws it, gets the nice triple raise. As Fear goes down, Shadow Fiend picking up the kill.
That is a concern here for EG in the mid lane. Yesterday, Fair also lost the mid lane, in sense given the lane that he's up against, but he is going to suffer down the road here without having the ability to pick up extra kills. Now,
Styler, oh my, that heal bomb destroys the Luna, and they get a kill on the VGJ carry.
Yeah, and that is the weakness of the safe lane that I was somewhat concerned about in the drafting phase. EG finally does pick up a kill here, but back in the mid lane,
like another couple of raises. This Tusk has been all over the map, having a very big impact.
And the concern for a Death Prophet that's falling behind is that even though she has Crypt Swarm to catch back up, she will always be a step
already. I feel like that's something Brewmaster maybe needed to contest with his own bottle. He's got one now. We'll see if he stops Arteezy from getting these next couple of rooms. Misery smoked up, will look to put down an Observer Ward. Top lane, it's Nyx Assassin going down in response to the Disruptor kill.
Uh-oh, Yang might be in a lot of trouble here. He is going to port away.
But Dazzle was trying to come on in with a ward. Now he's been scattered, so both teams pretty content. Either one have a bit of an edge at all.
I say the bottom lane's a wash. RTZ is getting as he expected, but Yang's getting quite a bit as well. The mid lane being heavily won, but the top lane is my big concern right now for VGJ, as here comes a big dive on Sylar.
Oh, Sumail getting fairly low, but he's brought Sylar even low. He actually walks back into him, gets Infernal Bladed again. Sylar ticking away, will burn down. 3 points in that Infernal Blade. Shadow Fiend was rotating in, trying to get these kills. Sumail trying to TP out, it gets cancelled. Great play from Fade, stopping the Grave TP. Sumail will pay with his life. Raise used just for the exclamation mark as Misery up top. On the run, he's gotten his tower down very low with his team. The Siege Creep will finally be finished off. Misery needs to TP out, but I don't believe he's got a TP. It's on cooldown even if he buys one.
Oh, he needs some very sick juke, but it's going to get vision here from Io.
Can he get this kill?
No, he won't.
Poison Touch not going to offer enough damage. A lot of time being wasted as Fear is having some much needed alone time in mid lane. Does end up going down, but yes, Fear on the Death Prophet, some uncontested farm mid. Bottom lane Brewmaster was still lurking around, as we'll see 8-minute runes coming up. This time the off-lane Brew and Morph trading one apiece. More importantly, the Illusion rune is here, and Arteezy will snag that one.
The bottom lane is really showing a big difference here, as top lane, Fade
could be in some trouble. Doesn't have mana for the Snowball, and again, the Infernal Blade chewing through VGJ. Sumail, his aggression really showing here. Something he'd love to showcase in the mid lane, but perhaps even more suited to this off lane. And a Brewmaster split being thrown out just to save his life here. Maybe actually able to get a kill on Misery. Has the Cyclone if he wants to go for it. Yep, we'll buy some time with a TP in from AO. Misery should be going down here. Snowball going to stop any sort of a grave. And Arteezy may have to back off here. He wants to kill this Brewmaster. He's waiting for him to pop out. Can he actually get this? The waveform through will not hit. Arteezy steals the Brewmaster form with the Replicant. Now he's getting pulled back in. He's trying to make some plays, but unsuccessful. If he'd managed to actually hit the waveform on the Brew, may have gotten the kill here. Arteezy getting low though, needs to be careful. He's morphing string. Here comes Sylar, no Eclipse, but Arteezy's out. Waves out with the last bit of mana that he had, and Luna did not have an Eclipse, not that he may have been able to connect with it anyways.
Both players just baiting each other out, using a full magic wand. We're going to watch this team fight one more time, and do notice that once he needs to hit this disable, he's pretty much the only disabled here.
Oh, they go on Sumail. He's got no TP to get out of this one. There's the Lucent being followed up. Misery sitting behind Sumail, but I'm not sure he can really save his life. Crit goes out for the Carapace. Can he hit a good Impale here? He wants to get Fade on the backlines. Will bring him down with the Impale. Back in the main fight, though. Dazzle gets brought down as a secondary kill, and Crit. No Carapace, Vendetta, Impale. He's got nothing to really play around. May actually go down here as well. And look to continue to run around in circles, buy as much time as possible, but there is no escape for him. Freeze is crushing it on the Shadow Fiend.
I gotta say, I'm very impressed with AO's play so far. Again, Disruptor is just not an early game dominating support, but he's involved in 8 kills for his team, just through good positioning and good kinetic fields.
Mid lane, there's the blink reveal of sorts. Yang did have mana if he popped his wand, but I think recognized Sphere was about to heal up with the Exorcism, so there was no chance to get that kill.
I gotta say, very strong recovery for Fear, despite dying once or twice in the mid lane. Second in net worth here, and actually eclipsing the Shadow Fiend.
And that's a top 3 net worth currently all on the EG side.
Yeah.
It's a pretty small gold lead overall, but when you look at cores like that, that's definitely a good sign. Diascam will clip Sumail here. I'm not sure if they realize it was just him. They're going to go in the primal split. Misery behind, but I think he's just going to leave Sumail for dead. As Disruptor even going to drop the Static Storm. A bit overkill, but they were unclear how many heroes were down there. I think the scan made them believe there were more. They're looking for a glimpse here. Can they find Misery?
Much protecting the way that RTZ wants to play.
Very classic Wars what we're seeing a lot of is VGJ. It feels like the mid lane. Crit.
Okay, good fake out here. They have Glimpse, cancel that TP. And Freeze,
mega kill streak.
Yeah, very well played.
It seems like the early game's gone well enough for VGJ. They're like a little bit behind. The cores are being slightly outfarmed. The SF's actually back on top now, but it does seem like they need to spend some time just prioritizing the farm, particularly on Luna. It seems like they've been overambling like a BKB. Or Sumail, we've seen him get initiated on so many times. There'll be one more. He pops the hood. He's very, very tanky. But they should have enough damage to bring him down. No real escape. He's going to throw it at Doom here. Crit's coming in. Impale gets thrown out as well.
Okay.
Can they actually bring down Silas Luna here? There's the Static Storm here. Misery coming in, looking for the heal bomb, but Luna's back to safety with the tower here. Fear arrived with an Exorcism, but the problem is there's an SF, and this is looking like a disaster for EG VGJ. They've got the numbers. They've taken out 2 already, looking for Fear, who's trying to heal himself through this, but there's no chance for it. Brought down. SF still alive as well, thanks with the help of the Yule Scepter. Misery's next in the firing line. That's 4 dead. I don't think you call that one space created for RTZ. I think you call that one a VGJ win.
Yeah, that was excellent Panda play here by Brewmaster. Not only did he get off the split
Pop coming out from VGJ. If they get caught there, if SF dies, that's a huge disaster.
They're going to get one glimpse back. They're going to try to bait out that Spike Carapace. A lot of control here. Spike has already been
SF
used.
maybe able to finish him off. They go with the blink clap here. He was piped up, so Crit blocking a lot of this damage, but SF was just hitting creep. He's like, you guys got this. Don't worry about it. Oh, almost getting Fear there. If they got that Ice Shards block, that would have been a dead Death Prophet most likely.
Oh man, that was such a fun engagement because Shadow Fiend was trying to love the decision to smoke up here. They have a sentry. One of the most common war spot is have a ward there. And make sure that your smoke is not scouted.
That's a big kill.
Yeah. Oh, Yules is going to delay it a little bit further, but easy race set up here for Freeze.
Looking for I love that Disruptor just runs forward. Like, let's see if this daytime vision will get me a glimpse kill. But...
I mean, that's just thinking ahead. I mean, Yang did that earlier with the Dazzle kill as well. Just really smart, high IQ play.
And then right into Roche. This is a very well executed game so far from VGJ. They've got to keep it up. We've seen it before. Get off to this hot early start, play everything right, but the late game is where EG shine. That's where RTZ gets involved. He's got the Lincoln Sphere, queued up Ethereal Blade, but it will be an Aegis in VGJ's hand. Let's talk EG. Lumi, how good of a Morphling game is this? Like, is this a game where Morphling is going to be able to 1v5 carry the game like we saw RTZ's Terrorblade do?
I don't think so. There's a lot of ways to control him and just delay his kill.
Smoked up behind the Shadow Fiend. Are they going to get RTZ here? Okay, he waves away. He has got the Lincoln Sphere. They pop it first. That sets up a glimpse into Static Storm. RTZ in trouble, brought down with the help of an Eclipse. They throw everything to make sure they get the kill. They may have not even needed an Eclipse, but why not? You've killed the one hero that is likely EG's main chance to win this game.
There is a possibility of counterplay by EG. Buyback is available, and you just in the front line. If he gets caught here, that's team fight ultimate gone.
Blink in. No, what is he doing? Oh, Sumail, no chance to use the Doom, possibly after the Sending Storm with the help of the Grave here. Requiem gonna get thrown out, Sumail brought down, wave in from Arteezy, but he's being right-clicked down. Arteezy, BKB, but he's got no wave for. Arteezy's dead! Oh no, it's a disaster as the Glimpse back gonna catch another crit. Next in the firing line, Dazzle dead, and that is an almost team wipe here. It's about to be with Fear. Unable to escape, I imagine. He has got to use as well as a TP scroll, but he's surrounded by 5 heroes. And it's a full 5-man wipe, Lumi.
They're drawing down line to the mid lane. What fast reaction by Fade. That snowball dodge on the Doom. Static Storm to prevent the Doom. And after Doom came out of that Static Storm, he tried to Doom the Shadow Fiend, but he managed to dodge that one too.
Was he actually aiming for the Doom? It felt like he was trying to go on the Nyx.
He aimed for somebody, but he got nobody.
Yeah. Hey, look, I think he saw the Nyx and was like, oh, I got a snowball right away. And it just so happened Sumail like blinked into the stun. I don't think, it was great reactions to the Nyx. I don't think it was quite the godly reactions for the Doom that was even possible, but regardless, VGJ, high ground, mid-racks taken. They're bottom now as well. They are perhaps about to give EG their first loss of the tournament, unless EG have something to say about it. They still have Doom, which they're going to throw out on the SF, but there's no follow-up. At least on the SF, Brumas on the front lines, he's perhaps going to be the kind of sacrificial lamb. He's soaking up a bit of damage here already, but the chase is difficult. They're going to turn it 5. Snowball comes in. The Doom's going to be wearing off. Static Storm's there on a couple of heroes here, and EG have lost 3 more.
By the way, look at the positioning of Death Prophet right now. He is racing back in the middle of the map. The reason is he bought back.
It's GG.
Yeah, they call it GG. So Fair bought back, he poured it in, and he got glimpsed all the way to the previous fight where he died. So he was just completely out of the fight for that engagement.
And Arteezy TP'd into the shrine expecting a big fight to happen, and he's like, I've got no Death Prophet. My supports are dead.